Scott Matin, he's a real good expert on the economy. He's from Kingsview Wealth Management. Scott, this is a really bizarre rate cut. I don't want to go dig too deep into it. Are we in a downturn? Because these size rate cuts are usually reserved for recessions. We're in a slowing job market. How do you read this?
I read it as confusing. I agree, Mac. I mean, I think you said, well, you know, the economy is so great. We're doing so well, yet the economy needs a 50 basis point rate cut and maybe, EMAC, another 50 by the end of the year. So we have 2 more meetings left where we're going to put 2 more cuts in the barrel here. So I just do not get it. I think this is totally political. I think it's a tide turn from the Fed because Jerome Powell has been one to kind of go to his own drummer, kind of to his own beat, one to take in the data, one to kind of really take a more proactive but maybe prolonged approach. And this one seems highly reactive to me to an economy that, yes, is maybe a little slower than it was at the beginning of the year, but a stock market, my goodness, that is still near to all-time highs and one that was doing just fine before the cut.
You know, all right, let's get to who is best for the economy, Scott. The media is getting tougher on Kamala Harris. CNN, Politico, even David Axelrod is saying she's too scripted, she's too robotic. Let's get, this matters for undecided voters, too, and the swing voters, what they want. Watch Trump at the town hall in Michigan last night talking about how he'll fix inflation, and then watch what Kamala and Tim Walz had to say about it. Watch.
How are you going to bring down the cost of food and groceries?
Good. Very good. Thank you. So we have to start always with energy. Always. I don't want to be boring about it, but there's no bigger subject. It covers everything. If you make donuts, if you make cars, whatever you make, energy is a big deal, and we're going to get that. It's my ambition to get your energy bill within 12 months down 50%. If I can do that, we've done a hell of a job. But we're going to get interest rates down, and we got to work with our farmers. Our farmers are being decimated right now.
I want to talk to you about the squeeze that millions of Americans are also dealing with that impacts their ability to work and make money.
So I was raised as a middle-class kid.
I grew up a middle-class kid. I grew up a middle-class kid.
What do you tell people who wake up, frankly, each morning wondering, how am I going to get by financially?
Yeah, I tell them that Kamala Harris and I know something about it, being middle-class folks.
Is the price of groceries still too high? Yes.
Okay, Scott, vibes and joy and talking about you being a middle-class kid, it's not going to pay for milk and eggs. I mean, even Bernie Sanders, former top advisor, is saying she's been there for 3.5 years. If she has a new way forward, why didn't she already give it to Joe Biden so she could fix historic inflation at 22% compounded under Biden and Harris? It's more than triple than what it was under Trump.
Yeah, as a middle-class kid, Mac, that 22% rate killed me and killed my family. And certainly as a middle-class kid, I loved cars and donuts, which is great that Trump is able to speak to the people about that. She is so robotic, as you mentioned, so unreal and so out of touch. As a middle-class kid, if she truly was one, I think she could speak a little bit more practically about what America's feeling when it comes to those inflation rates.
Scott Matin, we missed you. We hope to see you soon. Come back again, okay? Okay, thank you.